Why is Scorpio so intense? Let's talk about it, okay? I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a natural intuitive, clairvoyant, clairaudient, empathic, psychic tarot reader, and I would love to do a personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading for you. Please contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or email me on my email, lamar.townsend@gmail.com. If you have any questions, check out the FAQ section and the personal ethics section if you would like a birth chart reading or a tarot reading. Also, you can subscribe, hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lamarr Townsend official, and follow me on Instagram at Lamarr Townsend. I would love it if you would subscribe. And thank you for contacting me. I really appreciate it, okay? So why is Scorpio so intense? I love to talk about this, okay, because my Venus is in Scorpio and I can be super duper intense in relationships and in love. Now, why is Scorpio so intense? Well, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars, alright? And that's why Scorpio is so intense, alright? Let's start with Mars. Mars is a very, very intense planet. It rules war, it rules destruction, it rules aggression, it rules sports, it rules all those types of things, all those aggressive things. And then Pluto rules our subconscious. It rules our ability to see the truth, to look deeper into things. And when you put all of these energies into one person, one personality, it's very intense for other people to handle. And it's not for everyone, and that's, I think, one thing that Scorpio needs to learn, and they learn over time, is that their personality is not for everyone. Their views on life, their life, their personality is just not for everyone. They're intense. They know that they're intense. They take no crap. They know that they take no crap. They are very well aware of themselves. And it's very, it can sometimes be daunting, I guess. It can sometimes be scary, to be in the presence of someone who is super aware, who has really good instincts, who um, has all of this deep energy that is able to see the depths of themselves, but also the depth within you. Like Scorpios have no time for fakeness, and a lot of people in this world are fake. So anyone who is real, anyone who doesn't go around wearing a mask, doesn't go around wearing um some suit of armor, to shield their real selves, no, Scorpios are born, you know, out of the womb warriors. They're born, people who rise out of the ashes into the phoenix. That's what they do. That's what a Scorpio does. That energy is not for everyone. It's not for everyone. It's not for all the air signs who just want to intellectualize things and talk. It's not for the earth signs who just constantly want to do. It's Scorpio is for themselves. Scorpio likes to do all of those things, but Scorpio also likes to look deeper. Scorpio likes to also forge deeper connections. Not just, oh, let's go hang out, let's go to the bar. No. Let's have a deep conversation about life. Let's do something that transforms our energies, that, kind of, lightens our load. Let's do something that provides some type of sustenance for us. Like, let's do something like that instead of going to the mall and doing like all these superficial things. Let's do something a little bit deeper. Not everyone wants to be deep. Not everyone wants to be deep, unfortunately. Not everyone has the capability, um, you know, to be deep. Now let me rephrase that. Everyone has the capability to be deep, but divine timing. It's all about timing. It's all about you being willing to go deep. You have to be willing to go deep. Because for a Scorpio, they have no choice. But to be deep. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just who they are, and they can't change who they are. They're not changing who they are. They're not gonna change. It's just not in their nature to change for other people, to please other people. So that's also something that is very intense for people because they're like, whoa, I'm, bombarded with all this intense energy. This person is clearly not altering or changing their energy for me. I have to get out of their presence. I have to leave. I have to get out of here. This person is too much for me. Like, I can't. Scorpio's like, fine, bye, thank you. Scorpio lays out their picnic basket. They get comfortable. They're like, great, more, more room for me to be myself. More, more energy. Less weak. Negative energy for me, because Scorpio can sense fear. You know what I'm saying? Like Scorpio, we have to remember. They deal with the subconscious. So a lot of times our fears are stored in our subconscious, right? So Scorpios, sometimes being in their presence, brings stirs up subconscious feelings. You know what I'm saying? And that is hard for people. Not all people have that good of a grasp on themselves to be like, whoa, what's happening right now? Like, my subconscious thoughts are overflowing me. Like, they don't realize it, but it's actually, that's actually a really good healing opportunity for you as well, to heal those subconscious thoughts. Scorpios have a very transformative energy, a very healing energy. It's not all, dark and bad and this and that, and like, it's not all that. Like, Scorpios are really, really healing, really transformative energy, that really has the ability to heal, self heal, but also in self healing, they heal other people, whether it's through their actions, whether it's through their advice that they give people, like, the example, setting an example through their actions. Scorpios are just those types of people, you know. They're also very secretive people, very subtle people, very silent people. Silence is power with a Scorpio. So, anyone who has some type of silent strength is going to be seen as intense, because it's like you can't quantify the strength. You can't hear the strength. You may not even physically see the strength because maybe the person is, not, doesn't have big muscles or something, but you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel it. That's a Scorpio energy. That's the Scorpio energy, the silent strength. If you don't free with me, don't bother me, I won't bother you. Don't bother me, you won't have no problems. Like, that is a Scorpio's energy when they walk into a room. Don't bother me, you won't have no problems. And that is really hard for people because sometimes they like maybe a Mercury energy, like a Gemini would maybe like want to bother. I feel this energy, this intense energy. I want to poke at it and prod at it and investigate it because I'm so curious, and then they get stung. And then they get like, oh my gosh, what happened? I was just so curious. I just wanted to find out about this person. No, you didn't approach the Scorpio the right way. You weren't sussing out it's an energetic thing with the Scorpio. You overstepped the energetic boundaries. So now the Scorpio has to put you back in your place, you know, and they may do it in a very subtle way. They may not sting you. They just may push you and they say nothing more. They may not literally push you. They may just like, give you a look and say nothing more. And that in itself is intense. It's like, you don't know, okay, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, the other person may be thinking, what does that mean? So like, if you continue to poke and prod up a Scorpio, like, excuse me, the Scorpio, you're eventually going to get stung. And it's not until you get stung that you realize you should have never messed with the Scorpio in the first place. So this is why you should always be in tune with the energy of Scorpios and really feel and suss out situations like that, because you don't want to get stung. You don't really even want to be pushed back because, at that point, anytime you get close to that boundary, the Scorpio is going to react. Because you've already proven, okay, this person has no sense of boundaries. This person has already proven that they have no sense of boundaries, no sense of not crossing boundaries either. This person has shown that they clearly don't know where the boundaries lie with me. So I have to be on guard with this person and constantly put him or her in their place when they try me, when they cross those boundaries. So that's an intense energy because some people just don't get it, and it's like almost like a dog. You know how they have those invisible fences, and the dog like keeps like trying to hop over the fence or keeps trying to go, but like it keeps getting like something keeps happening. It keeps getting shocked or something, whatever. It keeps hearing a noise, and it's like what is happening? Why can't I go? Why does this keep happening every time, I try to overstep this boundary? Why do I keep getting shocked? Why do I keep getting stung? And it's just like, you don't realize that you're not supposed to overstep the boundary. You're just not supposed to do that, you know? So that's an intense energy for some people. It is what it is. Once again, it's a learning lesson. It's a transformative energy. We transform things. Scorpios transform. So, when something is transformed, it's being renewed. It's being restored. It's being um, given new insight. So, you guys, this is why Scorpios are so intense. I hope I gave you some clarity and insight. They have that dominant Mars energy with that super duper, intense spiritual Pluto energy. And you couple that in one person, you have someone who is just a hot tamale, okay? In all sense of the word. But I love it. We love it. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I wish you guys nothing but the best love, health, and lots of success. Please contact me for your own personal private tarot reading or birth chart reading on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Wishing you guys nothing but the best love, health, lots of success in you, love, energy, good light, and namaste.